Do you ever worry about things like blood clots? It's a scary thought, isn't it? We hear about them, and we know they can be really serious, sometimes leading to strokes or heart attacks, events that can drastically change our lives or even end them unexpectedly. The thought alone can feel overwhelming, especially as we get a little older. It's like there's this hidden danger we can't see, potentially slowing us down or even stopping us in our tracks. You might think that preventing something like this requires complicated medical interventions or drastic lifestyle overhauls, things that feel out of reach or too difficult to manage. But what if I told you there's a surprisingly simple, natural approach you can take right from your own kitchen, a way to help your body work its magic and reduce that worry, focusing on just a few wonderful things you can eat? In this video, we're going to explore 3 specific red foods that have some incredible natural properties that can help keep your blood flowing smoothly and prevent those unwelcome clots from forming. These aren't exotic ingredients. They're likely things you've seen before, maybe even eaten without realizing just how powerful they are. Getting this right can give you such peace of mind and support your body's natural defenses. Stick with me because we're going to look at what these foods are, why they work, and how easy it is to add them to your daily routine. You'll want to watch right to the very end for something that will genuinely surprise you with its simplicity and effectiveness. Let's dive right into the first of these amazing red foods that can be a real friend to your circulatory system as we get a little older. We're talking about tomatoes. Yes, simple tomatoes. You might think of them just as a tasty addition to salads or sauces, but they hold some pretty impressive secrets when it comes to keeping your blood healthy and flowing. Now, why tomatoes? The magic really lies in a compound called lycopene. You've probably heard of lycopene. It's that powerful antioxidant that gives tomatoes their vibrant red color. And it's not just for show. Lycopene is a potent force in protecting your cells from damage, and it has a special role when it comes to blood health. Studies and research have shown that lycopene can actually help prevent platelet aggregation. What does that mean in plain English? Well, platelets are tiny cells in your blood that are essential for clotting when you get a cut. They rush to the site and clump together to stop bleeding. That's a good thing when you need it. But sometimes, platelets can become overly active or sticky, clumping together inside your blood vessels when there's no injury. This inappropriate clumping is one of the first steps in forming a blood clot that can block blood flow, leading to serious problems like deep vein thrombosis, pulmonary embolism, stroke, or heart attack. Lycopene helps by making these platelets less likely to stick together unnecessarily. Think of it like making the platelets a little less sticky inside your veins and arteries. But it's not just the lycopene. Tomatoes also contain a variety of other beneficial compounds, including vitamins and other antioxidants, that work together. They have vitamin C, which supports overall vascular health, and vitamin K, which is involved in healthy blood clotting process. But it's about the balance. The combination of nutrients in tomatoes seems to create a synergistic effect that supports healthy blood flow. Furthermore, chronic inflammation can contribute to the risk of blood clots by damaging blood vessel linings and making platelets more prone to sticking. Tomatoes, being rich in antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds, can help reduce this chronic inflammation, thereby indirectly lowering the risk of clot formation. It's like giving your whole circulatory system a gentle, protective hug. The effect is subtle but consistent when you include tomatoes regularly in your diet. It's not a quick fix like a medication, but a long-term support system for your body's natural functions. So, how can you easily get more tomato power into your life? The good news is, tomatoes are incredibly versatile and readily available. You can eat them raw in salads, slice them on sandwiches, or enjoy them as a simple snack with a little salt and pepper. Cooking tomatoes, surprisingly, can actually increase the bioavailability of lycopene. This means your body can absorb and use the lycopene more effectively from cooked tomato products like sauces, pastes, and soups compared to raw tomatoes. So, that spaghetti sauce you love. It's doing more good than you thought. A hearty tomato soup on a chilly evening. Excellent choice for your blood vessels. Adding canned diced tomatoes to stews, chilies, or casseroles is another simple way to boost your lycopene intake. Even tomato paste, which is a concentrated source of tomatoes, is potent. You can add a tablespoon or two to various dishes to deepen the flavor and boost the health benefits. Just be mindful of added salt and sugar in processed tomato products if you're watching those. Fresh is great. Cooked is also great. Variety is key and makes it easy to stick with. Think about incorporating a small serving of tomato or tomato product into a couple of meals each day. Maybe a handful of cherry tomatoes with lunch, some tomato sauce with dinner, or even a glass of low-sodium tomato juice. Consistency is more important than eating a massive amount occasionally. It's about making it a regular part of your eating pattern. And it's not just about prevention. Incorporating these nutrient-rich foods supports overall well-being, contributing to better heart health in general, which is interconnected with blood clot prevention. A healthy heart pumps blood efficiently, and healthy blood vessels allow it to flow smoothly. Tomatoes support both aspects. They are affordable, accessible, and adaptable to so many different dishes and cuisines. Making this small dietary adjustment can feel like a really manageable step towards taking proactive care of your health, specifically addressing that worry about blood clots in a delicious and natural way. It's about empowering yourself with the knowledge that something as simple as enjoying a lovely tomato can contribute significantly to your health goals. It truly shows how much power lies in the everyday foods we choose to eat. It's encouraging, isn't it, that something so simple can offer such profound benefits? Now, moving on from our wonderful tomatoes, there's another vibrant red food that deserves a place in this discussion for its own unique properties that help keep your blood flowing, happily and freely. Stepping away from tomatoes, let's shine a light on our second incredibly beneficial red food for preventing blood clots naturally: pomegranates. These jeweled fruits are not only beautiful and delicious, but they pack a powerful punch for your circulatory health. Pomegranates have been recognized for centuries in traditional medicine, and modern science is now backing up their impressive health benefits, especially regarding heart and blood vessel health. The key players in pomegranates are their unique set of antioxidants, particularly compounds like punicalagins and anthocyanins. These are potent substances that fight inflammation and protect your blood vessels. Chronic low-grade inflammation in the body can damage the delicate lining of your arteries and veins. Then when this lining is damaged, it becomes a more hospitable environment for platelets to stick and for plaque to build up, which increases the risk of blood clots forming. The anti-inflammatory power of pomegranate antioxidants helps to protect these blood vessel linings, keeping them smooth and healthy, making it much harder for clots to get started. Beyond their anti-inflammatory effects, pomegranates have also been shown to improve blood flow directly. Some research suggests that compounds in pomegranates can help the arteries relax and widen, allowing blood to flow more easily and reducing the risk of blockages. Think of your blood vessels like pipes. If they are stiff or narrowed, the fluid inside has trouble flowing, increasing pressure and the chance of things getting stuck. Pomegranate compounds seem to help keep those pipes flexible and open. They may also play a role in reducing the stickiness of platelets, similar to how lycopene in tomatoes works, adding another layer of protection against unwanted clot formation. It's this multifaceted approach, fighting inflammation, improving blood vessel function, and potentially reducing platelet stickiness, that makes pomegranates such a valuable addition to a heart-healthy diet aimed at preventing blood clots. Now, how do you actually eat pomegranates? Getting those little juicy seeds out can seem like a bit of a puzzle sometimes. The easiest way for many people is to cut the pomegranate in half or quarters. Then submerge the pieces in a bowl of water. Gently break the sections apart under the water. The seeds will sink to the bottom, and the white membrane pieces will float, making it easy to scoop out the membrane and drain the water, leaving you with just the delicious arils, the juicy seeds. You can eat these seeds on their own as a snack. They're wonderfully sweet and tart. Sprinkle them over yogurt or oatmeal in the morning for a burst of flavor and nutrients. Add them to salads for a beautiful pop of color and texture. They also work well in smoothies, though you might want to strain out the seeds unless your blender is very powerful. Another very popular way to consume pomegranates is through juice. Pomegranate juice is widely available and can be a convenient way to get a concentrated dose of its beneficial compounds. When choosing pomegranate juice, look for 100% pomegranate juice with no added sugars or artificial ingredients. While juicing does remove the fiber, you still get the valuable antioxidants. A small glass, maybe 4 to 6 ounces, Daily or a few times a week can be a good way to incorporate it. Remember, even natural fruit juice contains sugar. So moderation is key, especially if you are managing blood sugar levels. Eating the whole fruit gives you the added benefit of fiber, which is always a good thing for overall health. Incorporating pomegranates into your diet regularly, alongside other healthy habits, can significantly support your body's natural defenses against blood clots. It's another accessible, natural tool in your toolkit for maintaining good circulatory health as you get older. It's about enjoying delicious, natural foods that actively work to keep you healthy and vital. Finding ways to add these vibrant arrows to your meals or sipping on a little pure juice can be a simple pleasure that contributes to a bigger picture of well-being. It reinforces that proactive health choices can be enjoyable and not feel like a chore. It adds variety and excitement to your plate while quietly doing important work inside your body. It's truly remarkable how much goodness is packed into these ancient fruits. And now, let's turn our attention to the third vibrant red food that can be a powerful ally in preventing blood clots, bringing yet another unique set of benefits to the table. All right, we've talked about the fantastic benefits of tomatoes and the impressive power of pomegranates. Now, let's introduce our third star in the red food lineup that can really make a difference in preventing blood clots: naturally beets. Yes, those earthy deep red root vegetables. You might have overlooked them in the past, but beets are nutritional powerhouses, particularly when it comes to blood flow and overall cardiovascular health. What makes beets so effective in supporting healthy circulation? Their most notable component in this regard is nitrates. Dietary nitrates, found in high concentrations in beets, are converted in your body into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a molecule that plays a crucial role in vasodilation, the widening of blood vessels. When your blood vessels are more relaxed and wider, blood flows through them more easily and efficiently. This reduces pressure and improves circulation throughout your body. Think of it like widening a busy road. Traffic flows much more smoothly and there's less chance of congestion. Improved blood flow is fundamentally important in preventing blood clots because stagnant or slow-moving blood is more likely to clot. By helping your blood flow more freely, beets naturally reduce the risk of this happening. Beyond the nitrates, beets also contain powerful antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds, similar to tomatoes and pomegranates, though with a slightly different profile. These include betalains, which are the pigments that give beets their intense red color. Betalains have been shown to have strong antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects, further supporting the health of your blood vessels and reducing the conditions that can contribute to clot formation. Like the other red foods, beets contribute to creating a less hospitable environment for unwanted blood clots by keeping blood vessels healthy and reducing systemic inflammation. It's another piece of the puzzle, working alongside the nitrates and other nutrients to provide comprehensive support for your circulatory system. The combination of improved blood flow and reduced inflammation makes beets a formidable ally in the fight against blood clots. So, how can you incorporate more beets into your diet? Beets are surprisingly versatile. You can eat them raw, grated into salads or slaws. They add a lovely crunch and sweetness. Roasting beets is a popular method. It brings out their natural sweetness and makes them tender. Just wrap them in foil and roast until fork tender. Then peel and slice or cube them. Roasted beets are delicious on their own, added to salads, or blended into dips. Steaming or boiling beets are also options, though some nutrients might be lost in the boiling water. Pickled beets, a staple in many households, are another way to enjoy them. Though be mindful of the added sugar and salt in pickling liquid if that's a concern for you. Beet juice is also a very popular way to consume beets, especially for their nitrate content. Many athletes drink beet juice to improve performance due to its ability to boost nitric oxide and improve blood flow. You don't have to be an athlete to benefit, though a small serving of beet juice can be a concentrated source of those beneficial nitrates. You can juice fresh beets yourself or buy pre-made beet juice. Again, look for 100% pure beet juice without added sugars or artificial ingredients. Blending raw beets into smoothies is another way to get the nutrients and fiber. Start with a small amount if you're new to beet smoothies, as their flavor is quite distinct. Adding beets to your regular diet, whether it's a side of roasted beets a few times a week, a sprinkle of raw beets on your salad daily, or even a small glass of beet juice, can be a proactive and effective step towards supporting healthy blood flow and reducing the risk of blood clots. It's about making these natural powerhouses a consistent part of your routine. It might take a little getting used to if beets aren't something you currently eat often. But the benefits for your heart and circulation are well worth exploring different ways to enjoy them. It's empowering to know that's simple. Natural foods like beets can contribute so significantly to something as vital as keeping your blood flowing smoothly and safely. These three red foods, tomatoes, pomegranates, and beets, each bring their own unique strengths. But together, they offer a fantastic, natural strategy for supporting your circulatory health and helping to prevent those worrying blood clots as you age gracefully. We've taken a look at three truly remarkable red foods that can make a real difference in helping your body naturally prevent blood clots: the versatile tomato with its lycopene power, the incredible pomegranate packed with unique antioxidants, and the humble beet boosting blood flow with its nitrates. It's amazing, isn't it? How much potential for health is stored in these everyday foods. We talked about how tomatoes help make platelets less sticky, how pomegranates fight inflammation and help blood vessels relax, and how beets improve blood flow by boosting nitric oxide. These aren't magic pills. They're just nutrient-rich gifts from nature that, when included regularly in your diet, support your body's incredible ability to maintain healthy circulation. Remember, incorporating these foods doesn't have to be complicated. It's about making small, enjoyable changes. Add sliced tomatoes to your sandwich or omelette. Sprinkle pomegranate seeds on your morning yogurt or a salad. Roast some beets to have on hand for snacks or to add to meals. Maybe try a small glass of pure beet or pomegranate juice occasionally. These aren't massive dietary overhauls. They're simple adjustments that can add up to significant benefits over time. Consistency is your friend here. Making them a regular part of your routine is where you'll see and feel the difference. Contributing to that peace of mind we talked about earlier, it's so encouraging to know that there are natural, accessible ways to support your health goals, especially concerning something as important as preventing blood clots. You have the power to make choices every day that positively impact your well-being. Don't feel pressured to become a perfect eater overnight. Start small. Choose one red food this week to focus on adding to your meals. Next week, maybe add another. Find ways you genuinely enjoy eating them. Perhaps you love tomato soup, or maybe you discover a fondness for roasted beets. Experiment and see what works best for you and your tastes. Making these kinds of proactive choices can truly help you feel more in control of your health and less worried about potential future problems. It's about building a foundation of health, naturally. Taking steps like these, focusing on nourishing your body with wonderful foods like tomatoes, pomegranates, and beets, is an act of self-care. It shows you're committed to living your best life at every age. Maintaining your independence and vitality, it's a way to support your body so you can keep doing the things you love. Whether that's spending time with family, pursuing hobbies, or simply enjoying the simple pleasures of everyday life. These foods are partners in your journey towards healthy aging, helping you stay active and reduce some of the risks that become more common as the years go by. I really hope this has been helpful and has given you some easy, actionable ideas. It would be wonderful to hear your thoughts. Have you tried incorporating these foods before? Do you have a favorite recipe using tomatoes, pomegranates, or beets that you'd like to share? Please leave a comment below and let us know. Your experiences can help others in our community too. If you found this video valuable and feel encouraged by these simple, natural strategies, please give it a like. It helps others find this information. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel. We share helpful tips and natural approaches to help you live your healthiest, happiest life, focusing on practical advice for those of us over 60. Thank you so much for watching and spending this time with me. Remember, small changes can make a huge difference to your health and happiness. Keep nurturing yourself, embrace these simple steps, and live your best life at every age.